All right, guys, I was not planning on painting today, so before I get started, I'm going to turn my sweatshirt inside out so I don't get paint all over it. The homeowner brought this paint, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try and see how good it works. Since it has this handy pour spout, I'm going to go ahead and give it a shakeroo first. This stuff says paint and primer in one. I browsed over the directions and it doesn't say anything about not being able to paint fresh drywall. So we're going to give it a shot, see how it does. I like to use a handy pail like this when I'm working in a small space. I do like this handy pour spout, especially if you're going to be only using about a half a gallon. This way you don't have to open up the whole thing and get all that crust in there. Yeah, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. I will be using a 6-inch mini roller to paint this whole bathroom. These rollers have some extra lint on them, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it in some painter's tape and get all that extra fuzz off there. So I've heard some chatter about me using a 6-inch roller to paint these bathrooms. A full-size roller is 9 inches. This thing's only 3 inches smaller. What's 3 inches, you know? But I would have to use a mini roller to get in some tight areas and a big roller, and I'd probably burn up over a gallon of paint, and now I'm into 2 gallons, so this is just more efficient if you ask me. Normally, I do cut in or tape off some of these surfaces that I don't want to paint, but I've seen guys do this with the drywall knife, so I thought I would give it a try, see how it goes. This actually did work pretty well, but I still do think that cutting in by hand with a brush or taping off would work better and give you cleaner lines. Normally I'd be using a short painter stick to do the ceilings and walls like this, but like I say, I wasn't planning on painting today, so I found a broomstick and it works, but it is more difficult to use just because the room is so small and the pole is about 5 feet long, so it does get in the way sometimes. I do recommend, if you try this method, to wipe off the excess paint, or it does seem to bleed through a little bit. This roller I'm using is a 1/2-inch nap, and I thought for sure this was going to be a 2-coat job. I am back rolling, but I thought with new drywall and no stippling, whatever you want to call it, on the walls, that for sure this was going to be 2 coats. And it's almost hard for me to believe, but this stuff covered in 1 coat with a little bit of back rolling. And please forgive me, but I did tape off some of these surfaces because I did not have a brush. All I had was this roller. So I'm just trying to make the best of it and get this paint job done real quick. The reason I ended up having to do painting today was because the homeowner had a porcelain sink that I was supposed to install, but it had cracks in it. And I told him, I said, go to the store and get me a new one, exchange it. And he said, well, that's a 13-year-old sink, has been sitting around all these years, and we don't have another one. So the nice thing is to always have something else to do on the job so you don't just waste a day. And this is how I usually like to work with this handy pail and the mini roller. I got it all right there. I could dip it in and keep rolling while I'm on a step stool or a ladder, and I don't have to get down or have a pan. This makes it much faster, if you ask me. I got some comments about this taking too long and saying, oh, I got paid by the hour, or I'm milking the job out. But if you ask me, doing the whole room with this mini roller or getting the 9-inch roller out and all that stuff, it's going to take the same amount of time. I probably didn't even have a whole hour in painting this whole bathroom. And I get paid by the job. I'm an independent contractor. I give a price for this whole bathroom, and the faster I get it done, the faster I get to go home. And I did say I didn't have a brush, but I did find one of those little disposable horsehair brushes. Not good enough for cutting in, if you ask me, but I could touch up some spots in these corners here. So it's pretty hard to believe, but this Behr Dynasty paint ended up covering very well over this brand new drywall. And I don't know how much that gallon of paint costs. Maybe it's a $60. I have no idea. But I tell you, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, folks. And I highly recommend this product. And I'll see you guys next time.